I'm at the EVS stand at IBC with Serge Van Herck and Jean-Paul Philippot. Good to see you both.
Hello.
Welcome.
So we're here today, and you've been sharing with everybody at the EVS stand the partnership between RTBF and EVS, so the flexible control room partnership. Can you just explain to us what that involves and a little bit of how that came about as well?
Yes, well, George, this is a co-development partnership that we started a few years ago when RTBF came to us with a very innovative and transformative idea. And when we saw it, we really saw indeed the future of our industry, which indeed will be quite transformative. And we agreed indeed to work for the last 2 years together to create that new technology. And here we are indeed for announcing that new technology called Flexible Control Room.
Fantastic. And Jean-Paul, what are the problems that you're looking to solve with this partnership?
Not a problem, but a strategy to be future-proof. As public broadcaster, we have to produce original content, create IP, and we have to connect everyone. In the old world, that means radio studio, TV studio, and digital platforms. In the new world, it's more integrated in terms of production and more multi-platform in terms of connection. And we had in the process, we had a bottleneck, which was the studio. So we decided to build a new building and obviously to look how we can bridge these bottlenecks. We start to think about with small teams and yes, take example of all what the new technology bring, ergonomy, scalability, more agile, and so at the moment we meet EVS, all their skills, all their staff, and it was evident to create a partnership to imagine the future.
And this is a partnership, as you've described it as well. So you're taking some of the lessons, some of the challenges that RTBF is facing, and I guess you're able to apply that more broadly for solutions for the industry as a whole.
Yes, what we're doing here, that technology that we bring to the market is really transformative. So this will echo into the future of our industry, because we are changing the way that broadcasters and media industries are producing their content. We are definitely creating a software layer here in between the operator and the back-end technology that will really transform the way RTBF is going to operate and many other operators in the future. Yeah. So that is really what we try to do. We try to make it scalable, flexible, and it will allow customers like RTBF and others to reduce their operational costs, because at the end that's also a very important element that we try to achieve.
And on that topic of transformation, EVS is working with Quest now as well, I understand. So can you just tell us a little bit about what that arrangement involves?
Yes, George, you're well informed, and it's true indeed. We are announcing a partnership with Quest to help other customers to implement this type of technology, because the technology is one thing, but the human side is even more important. We're talking about change management. We're talking about changing the roles of operators. We are talking about changing the workflow. So there is a huge effort to be made to transform the workflows, to train people, and all of that requires partners like Quest, who are used to do that and who can help other companies who don't have the skills like RTBF has to be able to implement this kind of technology and this new way of working.
Fantastic. And Jean-Paul, what advice would you have for people who are just stepping out into the industry, looking to make a career, or people who are at that early stage of their career as well, given what we've just been talking about and the kind of change in the way in which operators might have to work? What sort of tips might you have for those new entrants?
I think two things. First, the DNA. The DNA is to inform and share emotion through sound, through image, fixed or animated, and through text and interactivity. That will never change. So we'll be focused on this DNA. Never forget. And in the other way, prepare to change the way you work along your career, be multi-skills, be agile, be curious, and be ready to move in your career and the way you work, and never forget the DNA.
Fantastic. Okay, well listen, thank you very much for talking us through what you're involved in, and we look forward to catching up with you and keeping track of all of your progress. Thanks very much.
Thank you, George.
Thanks.